Good morning. Good morning, boys and girls. Hey, we're back. We're back. Hey, it is Win This Day Wednesday. We are 1 day away from the Ziegler goal setting workshop. We're going to be covering the 7-step Ziegler goal setting formula, guys. And so today on Win This Day Wednesday, we're just preparing. We're just laying the groundwork. So thank you for joining us. Appreciate you being on here. Hey, listen. You can't win this day without talking about success. So success isn't something that you stumble into, guys. It's built one discipline at a time. Did you guys know that the habits that you form today will determine where you will be a year from now? Hey, stick with me for the next 2 minutes. I'm going to show you how to not just win this day, but how to pave the way for lasting success. Thank you, boys and girls, for joining me on this Win This Day Wednesday. We're here in the Fun Life community, right? You guys know it's all powered by this guy right here, a legendary speaker and trainer motivator, Mr. Zig Ziglar, and his proud son, Tom Ziglar, the author of Choose to Win, the foundational program. We start all the cool kids here in the Fun Life community, guys. And today we're drawing from the wisdom of a talk I heard from Jim Rohn. If you haven't heard Jim Rohn, you got to listen to him. Go just YouTube him. He's an awesome guy. And we're just simply pairing it with what we've been talking about from the Ziegler 7-step goal setting formula, and then adding a little bit of sprinkle of biblical wisdom, because you guys know that is the rock. That God's word is true, guys. And so it's held true for a millennia, right? Forever and a day. And so Jim Rohn said that discipline is the bridge between your goals and accomplishment. But the bridge isn't built overnight, guys. It's built by winning one day at a time. 1 day at a time, boys and girls. It's not rocket surgery. It's not brain science, right? It's not. You feel me? You know what I'm saying, right? And so this episode today is all about creating those daily habits. I know we're still working on them, so I know that you need to work on them. And so here's the thing. It's about aligning your long-term goals with using faith to help you overcome the distractions and doubts that get in the way. Yeah, it happens here too, guys. It's just part of the process. And so today we're gonna be focusing on this one quote from Mr. Jim Rohn. He said that success is a few disciplines practiced every single day. Quit overcomplicating it. Quit it. Stop it. Just quit. And so your daily habits are the building blocks of your future. And so what are you doing with those building blocks? I want you to ask yourself a question. What habits are you practicing today? Are they pushing you closer to your goals, or are they pulling you further away from them? I mean, ask yourself. This isn't me, guys. I'm just reading the script. I'm just following along, right? And so Proverbs 21:5 tells us that the plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance. Hello? So winning your day is all about intentional diligence. Intentional diligence, guys. And again, going back to Mr. Ziegler, he said that if you'll discipline yourself to do the things that you need to do, when you need to do them, the day, the time, the season will come that you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. And so let's unpack that, right? Here's an example, right? If your goal is to grow your business, start by dedicating 30 minutes a day to prospecting. And so you got to be diligent about it, right? Because big success isn't achieved one giant leap at a time. It's the result of small, consistent actions, right? Jim Rohn said it. Everybody else has said it. Ziegler probably quoted it. He says that we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, my friend, is not an act, but a habit. And that's why we start with the Choose to Win, because we're focusing on those habits. We're the fastest way to success, Tom said it in his book, is to replace one bad habit with a good habit. And so like we were talking about the prospecting, right? Over time, those small efforts compound into significant results, guys. It's not brain science, not rocket surgery. I'm just going to steal that from now on, right? Galatians 6:9 says this: let us not grow weary in well-doing, for the proper time will come. You will reap a harvest if we don't faint, if you don't give up, right? Don't. If you want to stop starting over, stop quitting. And so excuses are the enemy of success, guys. Here's where you're going to have to eliminate those excuses and own it. Take responsibility for what's going on, for what's happening in your life. I'm starting to get a little jittery, guys. I'm starting to get, I feel it, guys, because this is exactly where I'm at. Stop it. You got to take that personal responsibility. And so you cannot change the circumstances. You can't change the seasons, right? You can't even change the direction of the wind, but you can change yourself. You can change you. And so stop waiting for the perfect time. Hey, newsflash, it don't exist. Yes or yes. You follow me? You feel me? And so winning your day means taking action even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. Faith isn't just about believing, it's about the doing. It's an action verb. James 2:26 says it this way: faith without works is what? Yes, dead, muerto, baby. It's gone. It's out of here. And so what you're going to do with that? What are you going to do? Jim Rohn, again, in the talk that I was listening to, he said that he was a big advocate for planning your day. It's either going to, and I love this quote. He said, either you run your day or the day's going to run you. You get to choose. And so start each day by writing down your top 3 priorities. This is where you're going to want to come back and do the exercise, or stop the recording. If you're watching this live, obviously you're going to have to come back to it. But if you're watching this on the recording, pause it, because here's going to be the thing you want to do. Write down your top 3 priorities, not your top 3 to-do list, your top 3 priorities. And these should align with your long-term goals and actionable, specific, and measurable goals that you're going to have to do. For example, if we're talking about marketing, right? Real estate professionals, this is where we really do help those real estate professionals, right, to close more high value deals and to be able to live the life that they want to live, right? They get that financial independence without sacrificing their time or joy. And how do we do that? We help them to focus on closing more high value deals. Because you can close a couple of $200,000 deals and you can get 4 or 5 of those. But what if you only had to do 1 or 2 to do the same amount of volume? But you're going to have to understand, how many people did you have to reach out to? And again, when you start small, measurable, and attainable goals, all of a sudden you just start with 5 prospects, maybe 20 minutes here and there. Go ahead and get that devotion in there. Make sure you make time for what's important to you. Spend that time in prayer and reflection and devotion, and then learn a new skill that's going to help you grow your business. That's going to help you grow your faith. What is that for you, right? Win this day Wednesday, win your morning, win your afternoon, win your day, win your day. All of a sudden, everything just kind of goes right alongside all of that. All right, I'm getting there, guys. I'm going to try to beat this clock real fast. Don't forget, please remember to celebrate the wins, guys. It's a big deal. It's the progress that we're after, right? Jim Rohn said, learn to be happy with what you have while you pursue all that you want. And Mr. Ziegler said that the reason for people's failure, the biggest reason for people's failure, is that they trade what they want now for what they want most. Don't do that. Listen to Jim Rohn. He says, learn how to be happy with what you have while you pursue what you want, guys. And so every small win deserves that gratitude. Stop and give that gratitude. Be thankful and grateful for what you have. What if you just made one more call? What if you were able to close one more deal? What if you were able to spend time with your family, deepen your faith? Celebrate it, guys. Gratitude keeps you motivated and focused on the blessings God has already given you. You're able to focus on what you have and not what you lack. When you start to focus on what you lack, all of a sudden you get the methodology out of order. Here's the fun fact, right? We know Pedro loves to come up with some fun facts. But he said that people who track their progress, people who track their daily habits, get this, 76% more likely to stick with them. Why? Glad you asked, guys. Thank y'all for joining me here in the Fun Life community here with all the cool kids, because tracking builds awareness. Right? You're able to recognize it, right? It also helps to recognize the accountability, and it helps you gain that momentum, right? Action leads to traction. You get going, guys, and you don't have to worry about distraction, because you're going to be so laser-like focused on your goals that it's going to be hard to stop, right? An object in motion tends to stay in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. You, my friend, are that unstoppable outside force, because God put that inside of you. Stop allowing the world, the market, everything else to dictate your actions. You set into motion this thing, right? Life doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. Oh, guys, I know I'm going to go over. Give me a minute, right? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe 4. And so Win This Day Wednesday starts by creating a simple, intentional, there's a key word, plan for today that aligns with your goals. And so you're able to take one step, just one step, baby, one baby step forward, and watch how those small wins really do can turn into a massive success. And so, guys, again, tomorrow we're doing this. It's the Ziglar famous, infamous 7-step goal-setting formula right here at 1015 Pruitt Place, Suite 101 at the Empire Home Loan Studios, right? And so we're going to be able to put this together, and we're going to bring everything together, right? Your goals, your habits, your faith. We're going to give you that roadmap that's going to guarantee you not to win just today, but every single day in 2025. And so drop the word win down in the comments section, or click on the link here. I'm going to put the link down there to be able to join us. Again, so take action today, guys. Stay disciplined and be able to build the future. Stay disciplined and be able to build the future that we've been praying for, that God has for you guys. And so remember, success isn't accidental. It's all about intentionality, guys. And so win the day, you're going to win your week, win your month, win your year, win your life. That's why we do what we do, guys. And tomorrow on Thriving Thankful Thursday, guys, we're going to explore how gratitude unlocks abundance and aligns your goals with God's purpose. And then we're going to have the goal setting workshop at 9 o'clock. And so you definitely want to come. We have breakfast sponsored by one of the title companies here. So come on, hang out with us. And so until then, guys, right, keep dreaming, keep acting boldly, keep living even bigger, guys. So come alive to thrive in 25, baby. That's why we do what we do for you. Hey, until next time, boys and girls, have a phenomenal, phenomenal Win This Day Wednesday. Hey, we'll see you guys here tomorrow on Thriving Thankful